Nixon here. I wanted to tell you about a fun little product that we've been using called the GoPro Camera. You've probably seen this thing, but it's just amazing. We've been using it on a lot of our shoots. And the actual camera that shoots high-def video is only that little thing right there. But in that little package, you can shoot full 1080 high-def video, and the beauty is you can mount this thing anywhere. It's in this little underwater housing, so it'll actually go down to 180 feet underwater, and it's got all these crazy connections that you can mount it. We've just done a couple of shoots with this thing, and you're always looking for new ways to tell a story, different angles you can get, different radical kind of photography, and this little camera is just amazing. We just did a shoot on an airboat actually, where we had this thing on the end of a pole, about a 20-foot pole, and as we were going along airboat to airboat at about 40 miles an hour, we could hang this thing out over the other airboat, and it's got a radically wide-angle lens, so we could see these amazing shots. We actually had the thing in the water, in the spray of the airboat, and then pulled it out of the spray and came over the top of the airboat, and the footage is just amazing. It never ceases to amaze me how great this little camera is. It's so cheap. It's only about $300 for this little camera, but you can get amazing high-def footage. We were just up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and on a farm, and we mounted the camera down underneath the wheels of the tractor in the planter, so you could see all the wheels turning and the slicing, and as it's planting the field, we were able to mount the camera where you'd never be able to put a very high-end expensive camera, but this little tiny camera you can put anywhere. And I've seen shows recently where car shows, for example, where they've put 5 or 6 of these on different places in the car all at the same time, and then drive the car at 100 miles an hour and get amazing photography. So just thought I'd tell you about that cool little camera. It's called a GoPro, and not only does it shoot 1080p, but it'll shoot 60 frames, which is slow-mo. You can slow that down to half speed. You can get 720p at 60 frames. So if you want to do some slow-mo of water, or where you've got high-speed action going on, and it'll shoot stills and time-lapse. So if you want to do time-lapse photography, just the coolest camera. And it just works on a little smart card, little SD card that you put in there, and you plug that into your computer. So just a cool little device that we've been using recently to get really unusual photography.